Now, to leave off from where we were last time, this is the second of two administrator videos. We will continue to modify some options. Let's log in. Remember, there are two users. We want to be the administrator because we want to change some options. We have another user that we can give out to other people that they can check out what we've done without any of those administrator links. Let's go to the home test page. Here we see many of our links. Now let's finish off that top menu. Top menu here. We shouldn't have that background. You'll notice when the page first loads, you'll see that blue flash because this blend here is an image. Now, on the logo and banner, we have that color. In fact, I'll show you at this point. If we click View Colors Only, we'll see all the sections and just the colors. So let's look at the top menu, logo and banner. There's that gutter color. We want to use that for the background. On the top menu, we don't want that blue. There, go to update that. Let's go back to that top menu only. And we see those options. There's our color. Now let's say we don't like that the white dividing line is a bit too stark. Let's bring that down. You can see the option here, vertical dividing line left, vertical dividing line far right. Both those have to be changed. Right now we have the color white. There's a few colors in HTML that you can use by name, but most will be using the value that you see when we go to our color chart. Click that. There's our color chart. So we want a nice gray. That looks good. So there's the color. It's so easy to just paste it in. We still want it to be solid. We still want 1 pixel wide. We click update. And there we have it. Let's also make this black. So you know black is zeros. Update. Is it black? Yep, it's black. Our vertical lines have that gray, so it looks a lot better. We can change all sorts of options. I don't want to get into too much detail, but we can go to any other page and there's advanced options here. Call this width review. You see, this tells us the width of the content area. If you really want to change something like the left menu width, that may have an effect on the content area. There's a content areas connected up with those slideshow images. So I built in an option that will readjust the size, but it's unlikely you'll want to change that, but at least you have that option. And of course, we look at specifications for the left menu. You can see the colors and sizes there. We can change any of those. Now it's our home page. Recommend 2 to 5 images. There's the text. See, we have an asterisk and the yellow that shows we can change that text. Update that very easily. That's quite useful, of course, for search engines. And we edit our photo selection down here. It's pretty clear what you have to click. There's a few photos. We can add a record. That'll take a bit, so I won't go there, but you can see you can add the URL link. So if someone clicks on the photo, there's the link URL, they can go to that product. So you can feature some of your best products on that splash page, and this is something that you really want to change. I saw a few other websites which they must have spent $30,000 to $50,000 on the website, and their pages are never changing. So how interesting is that? Every time someone wants to go to the website, it looks as if there's nothing new. That is one of the most important things about staying on top of the rankings, is to continually change your material, because the Google search engine likes to bump up pages that are changing often. One of the most important pages for marketing purposes, as this is called Furniture Web Marketing, is testimonials. You can see we have the optional 2 photos. Again, it's important to note this is optional when you add. There you can add, but I think this is sufficient to see what's going on. After you add the record, you can put any further information you like. You don't have to have a photo, but at least you have that option. And you can see you can even re-upload those photos. And you can delete the record as you like. And sorting is convenient and easy. Then you don't have to put an image here. That's likely you will. These will be optional. Some people will refuse to have an image of themselves here, but most people don't object to a small image. And the link to their Facebook, this really adds validity, because you can tell that these people really exist and really did buy this furniture. And then we can go into facts and how it works. We can see we have a pre-formatted first paragraph. Again, all this can be changed. You can have a large text, colored, whatever, first paragraph, and then you have either 2 columns, or you have a column here and really another 2 columns here in case you're listing something. See, it says alternatively add 2 columns for the above text. If you don't want to show this here, you can show other text, and that's what's been done here, and that's why we have edit detail, and it shows us those. If we ever want to change order, remember again, we can just change one of the numbers. If we want the third one to appear in the middle, we can put 1.5 and click update, and then it'll sort them and renumber them 1, 2, 3 again. Let's go back. So this is rather convenient if you want a list of items, so you don't need to know any HTML. The idea is to keep this as simple as possible, so you're able to change anything you want. We click edit here. Again, you might want to change your sort order. With facts, some of the most important ones should go first. I wanted that option everywhere. You could change sort order because, for example, the most recent or the best photos, you always want those first. The best sellers you want first. So order is very important. Then let's go to the top, which makes this incredibly flexible. If you have someone that does a little bit of HTML, you can have them add a custom file. See, we have 3 custom files here. We click on them. You can see the information. It tells you if you want to upload images, how to link to those images. Upload images for custom pages. There's a couple custom files or custom images. Back to custom files. And for people that want to put some formatting, here are your cascading style sheets, which are inserted at the top of every page. And you can also reference the original formatting, which is done here. So we maintain a consistent look with our custom pages. So that is just incredibly flexible. To allow you to turn this over to anybody, you can simply give them the username and password, and they can create those other pages for you. And then there are the page that the name after you have created those custom pages, like you created About Us. We just type it in there, and when we click on the top menu name, it will go there. And again, we can change the top menu order as we wish. And you can modify all the titles here, all the custom pages. And another handy thing we have is Google Analytics. You can read about this in detail. This is simply some text that you paste in. It appears at the top of every page and keeps track of all the browsing of all your pages. So that's a very useful information. Lastly, at the bottom here you have your footers. You can change the footer at any time, or the image. And those are most of the options that you'll be concerned with. So that's how easy it is to build your website.